teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Well, you don't see this every day. They're lining up for an onside kick on the opening kickoff. What a way to start.
Call timeout, too, and they bullshitting me.
Right off the bat with an onside kick, and it pays off. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Out of the shotgun, they
Good play, Swin.
There was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Huh?
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous
Because it took, we used the whole defensive period to teach him how to be smart.
Downhill, he's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's
why oh my God!
Best linebackers in the entire country.
All down at the 38.
JJ, mommy's calling you, bro. You staying with me or you staying with mom?
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Creates a little space. Breaks into the open.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
And the pass is incomplete, but it might
what's the call?
Flag is down. And
No way, bro.
Roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll give him
JJ, where you at?
On the play, it's down to the 20.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And the Rebels have pushed it inside the 20. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Right on the money. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going back to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Rides the back and leaves it. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Greg Gill can play defense.
This conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's got it. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
You're the better team. You're playing at home. That's the way you start a football game. Putting a drive together, getting 6 on the board, taking the lead. Nice start by this offense.
JJ, you're mad loud, bro. You're mad loud. You're mad loud.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
JJ, I gotta tell you to be quiet again.
On the move from inside his 5.
Well, that is a very disappointing kickoff return. They've got to do a better job up front blocking these guys running down the field. There was just nowhere for that return man to go.
The Yellow Jackets buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at it. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They tried to turn the corner on him, but the defense was ready, and they knocked him down for a loss.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle.
Pick off. What a play to set him up. Touchdown, Rebels. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go. This is what you call firing on.
Hold on. What the fuck?
Early in a game.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Man, these coaches talked about...
Javier, get off the stairs.
They were first quarter. You're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
Found the seam on the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially...
He's going for the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Lining up to add another.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Here we go. Here we go. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Rolls back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Dropping back, it's King. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and he looked like he had the opportunity to secure that, obviously open over the middle of the field, but you know how that works. Middle of the field, more defenders. Am I going to get whacked when I hit this thing? It makes those guys think a little bit. You see more drops over the middle of the field.
Stop fucking playing with me, nigga. You back in the fucking fold. Grah.
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they force the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
And the extra point is good. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up there.
Cut it.
And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box. More big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking up.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch. It's Lee. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Skips away from pressure. He'll pull it down and run. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. Good pickup on that one.
How nice is it as a play caller on a critical third down in a pretty obvious passing situation where you've got a guy like this that can just take off, and go get you the first down, right? There's no panic. Nothing's open downfield. Great job in cover.
Deep shot for the end zone.
Damn. I ran after that, too.
They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Dropping back, it's King. Gets it to him on the screen. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Turning it on. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
They're setting up the screen.
29.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass. It just never developed.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Oh, my God.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. And I'm not going to argue if this production keeps up as we start the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away to find some room. Rolling right and going deep. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. And it looks as if they
No.
down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. The Yellow Jackets look to keep this drive humming. Sends it back in motion. To the air. It's King. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Georgia!
Oh, me niggas. That's
Follow
what.
that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. All even up after that one. Basically a brand new game.
And with a tie, guess what? Back to the offense. Back to the offense. Which defense can get a stop? These offenses have been humming.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacked on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown.
Indeed.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squiver inside the 30. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was breaks into the open. They'll get him at the 45, but he got two on that one.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion.
Wow.
Makes the grab. It's right.
He's sacked too.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
And that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Good shit.
It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
That's a tough place to be if you're the quarterback, too. On fourth down, the defense dials up the blitz, and you just feel the pocket constricting around you. It's like a black hole. There's just nothing you can do. It's hard to see receivers downfield. It's hard to step up, and on that play, you're helpless. And you know that you're losing possession and you're coming off the field.
And the Yellow Jackets headed quickly to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
I don't know about this.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Under fire. Quarterback now breaking the field. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open.
Good defense.
In the red zone, it'll be third down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestled him down short of the first down.
Nice job by the defense getting after the QB. He's trying to scramble around. He's trying to go get that first with his legs, but he's not able to do it because the speed on defense.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes a grab past the marker. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here.
Come on.
He his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll run play action, moving out of the pocket.
There we go. There we go. Get the gag, 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 get the gag. Hey. Why you wanted to? Hey.
It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to.
Yeah.
It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB.
ACC.
Man, you got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
Good block. Good move, too. Damn, good move.
Drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Damn, block, and then he just say, yeah, I'm going to have to leave.
Off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going.
All right, he's not doing it. Oh, my God. That's a hold. Ref, that was a hold on 14. That was a hold on 14.
34. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on first down. Chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Diggs.
He's short. Oh my God.
First down, they'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got some room in under the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the 2nd. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Fielded in the end zone, it's Haynes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. On the run, it's Haynes.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he's got a chance. Pass the sticks and still on his feet.
Oh, boy, run that raw.
No need to measure. It's a first down.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important to their responsibilities.
Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28. Sometimes your tight end's a safety valve, and sometimes he's your go-to receiver.
And the offense knew right away it was the primary target. It was where he was going with the football, because you know you get a little bit of suck up from those linebackers with the play action, and you feed the big.
There he goes. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Motion from the wide receiver. They're going to go right back to him on first down. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. And boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays.
Wasted way too much time on that play.
He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical. And a nice job getting him to the ground.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it.
You know, these throws in the perimeter of the field can be so tricky.
Because he went out of bounds, they just stopped playing.
Have great timing. You didn't see it there from the QB.
Just a second, the officials.
What are they waiting for?
Look at this one.
Oh, they're going to back me up. Yep.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. A shot towards the end zone.
Let's go, nigga. Let's fucking go, nigga. Grappow. Right to Jocelyn win, nigga.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we
I can go for some fried fish, mac and cheese,
and the extra
candy yams.
And they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And there will be
If it
no
was-
return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. From the gun, the ground game.
Oh, what a move.
Nice
What a move.
Good call, good execution.
Nah. That was the shit that Mike Jones did to us.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Got a man, it's Lacy. He works his way
Stayed in.
across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41.
Get out of here, bro.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Good job.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Rebels line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Moves away as he feels pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets it in.
Yeah, I had to do that because that wheel was wide open.
And they are rolling.
Yeah, it was. You would have if you would have threw it with some touch. If you would have threw it with some touch.
Up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Yeah. That's what we got to do. Know what you're trying to do. Take your yards, brother.
Man, this defense
Take your
has
yards,
to answer
brother.
today, 'cause not only do they have to worry about the running backs, and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability
Oh,
to
nah,
hurt you with his
Josh
leg.
throw is insane.
And I think out routes are solely about timing because that wide receiver is going to get to a point and break it off straight to the sidelines, and you could just tell he put too much mustard on it and just led him a little bit too far.
Caught near the
Well, you got to
sticks.
kick the
It's
FG.
Strickland. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the goal unit.
There it is, Miss.
Bryson puts 3 on the board. That'll bring him to within 4. And that'll do it. Here in the second quarter, halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. The Yellow Jackets will boot it away to start the second half. They'll grab the squib kick just inside the 10. And the coverage team able to down.
That's a big aside.
I know one of y'all niggas got to be faster than that.
Tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play and
Turning it on.
Wow.
Got enough for the first down and wants more.
Yo, I stayed home because I was waiting for him to cut back, but I left that. Yo, get up.
the running backs, but it's the big boys up front paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get
Hell
those
no.
guys in the second level and get on
Wow.
those DBs,
That was
when
a
they
dot.
make those big, long runs.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Lee. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
How about the play by the speed back? You think about speed, you think about breaking ankles. He broke the tackle because he's so fast, moving so fast, hard to get the guy on the ground.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And that one will put them up here in the second half. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Into the end zone he goes for the 2-point conversion, and the lead is 4. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Throws to the wideout.
Damn.
Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Might be changing the route. The toss to the outside. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. Catch in the middle. It's Rivers. They knock him down.
It's like hungry. What the fuck?
He's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. And you saw it.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
Oh, good move.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And he tacks on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer,
Now you gotta really play ball.
Something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Wants to go up top. Quarterback now on the run. Still looking. He's just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48.
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off and scramble and make plays. Right here, it's a design pass. He's looking to make a play. What does he do? He sees some space, captures it, makes the big play with his feet, gets another first down. This guy can do that a lot.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Now he's going to break the pocket. Got the first down. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. The sure hands, it's Diggs. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
And nowhere to go this time, and he couldn't follow up the big run with another.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
The play action fake. Here comes the heat.
Wow.
Some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown Rebels. And they take it in for 6 more points. What a run for this playmaker to just elude the defense and get in for the score.
And I tell you what, defensively, you can't let this guy get on the edges. You cannot give up contain when your defensive ends. You got to stay outside. You got to make sure you know this guy's going to scramble and try to make plays, and you got to make sure you keep him in the pocket.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Chill. Get the ball. If the ball's in the air, you can.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to the ground game on the left. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying play action. He'll throw it quickly to the tight end. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard
That was out.
And they are in prime position to get points now. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers.
He ran a regular out.
It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end to catch the football and make big plays.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
To throw, it's King.
Thanks, coach.
Gets it out quickly.
That was the whip. Thanks, coach. Oh, shit.
Receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Gonna run it. It's
yeah.
Haynes.
Y'all niggas calling plays and all that shit.
Touchdown, Georgia Tech. They move on top here in the fourth.
And this is a running back, guys.
Yeah, niggas staying at parade
As
rest.
the game goes on, here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people...
The fake, and he wants to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Curious call. Here's a lineup for an onside kick with the lead in a one-possession game in the fourth. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to...
Wow. Wow. That's an RPO, bro.
Touchdown, Ole Miss. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You can tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his tight end. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking for space, it's Haynes. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Oh!
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the
No
heat.
PI, bro.
A big third down coming, and honey toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Finds a spot in the middle. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David.
Turning it on. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards, maybe. 2nd and 7.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Caught near the sideline, it's Rivers.
Fuck.
What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Moves around to clear up the vision. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Looking for more room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. And the Rebels just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Lacy. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. From the red zone, it's Lacy. There to stop him after a pickup of 3. It's down to the 15.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Just drives it between the uprights.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Wants to throw. It's Kane. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Rutherford. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. A really nice day from this quarterback. Over 350 yards passing now, Jess.
He's had a plan all game long. He just seems to find his best matchups, and he's done an awesome job giving his guys opportunities to make plays.
Find some fresh air. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
Well, the defense finally showing some life there. It's been tough sledding, too, because this offense has been lighting them up through the air. But a nice individual effort that time, forcing the incompletion.
Unloads to the right. It's caught. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Rivers. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback moving. Gets rid of it. Got it in the middle. It's Rivers. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious.
Plays are going to break down, but that never seems to affect this quarterback. He's so athletic and so fast. He's able to avoid the pass rush, get himself on the perimeter. Oh! His God-given ability and his arm talent to make those kind of throws.
And I'm so
getting 1st down.
How this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really some big
No,
numbers.
nigga, that was getting a
Now it's
fucking
prime
first
time.
down. That was a line. That was a tight end.
Step up in this spotlight. Make a big drive. Make a big play for his team to
Good
maybe go
fucking
win this
defense.
football.
Good fucking defense.
And
Fuck
that one
you.
looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Yeah, they got to move fast, and obviously you're going for this on fourth down, and you got to think about how many chunk plays I can get, move the sticks, get down the field. I got to get a score, Jesse, in this critical moment.
So start thinking about who are your best players and who needs to touch the football right now. Those are the plays that you need to be dialing up this situation in the game.
Wow. That was actually a horrible throw on my part.
Every second they
That
can
was-
to try to rally here late. And the Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
Man, I tell you what, great job by this offense, great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the fourth quarter when you need the two-point conversion?
This crowd beside itself, trying to help that defense make a stand on the 2. Back to throw, it's Kane.
Fuck!
To the end zone, and it is picked off.
Well, I like the thought process, right? You're trying to force your opponent to at least have to score a touchdown to come back and win this one. You don't come away with a 2-point conversion, but you're still feeling pretty good here late in the game.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you've got to use your timeout. You've got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
Looking for the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown, and that might do it.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now that I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team just, they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. What happened? Have you left? Oh, it's been good. Okay. Yeah.
It's not a girl,
A lot.
so yeah, and you are
Here I come.
I'm ready. Stop it. Right now. Hey. Rico. Go! They you're super leaders. I'm in the out in the car, like, it's going to be better out to the hour. Or then you always pretty much. That's loud.
I told myself, what is stuff to be
And he opens up the fire.
I know that it's not money stuff.
And he's one of them. And he's one of the guys that's not that close. On it, right?
On it, it's so crazy. It was bananas because so he owes one of the parents he owes. Hey, what are you doing?
No, that's a...
Oh.
No, all right, Coco, you gotta come over here and eat your food. Go over there. Coco, come on.
Like one of the two gonna have a team, Wesley. So he owed 50, right?
Go over there.
He owed 50. So Cap's like, don't worry about it. It's your free. So put the 50 up for him. Remind you, if you put 50 up for me, for my team lose, because whatever, I owe you 50. I don't owe the team 50.
Okay, but you're not gonna shake your mom. Right, like, my thing is, don't, if you see that as I'm not gonna have you whatever, then I'll be more honest with you. I would, but I wouldn't, because I have a good attitude.
At the end of the day, the money's supposed to come from the team account. It's not supposed to come from you.
Exactly.
So when you're in for a check, they say, okay, yeah, you got the team hotel, shit like that. But y'all spend so much money on bullshit. Y'all spend so much money on bullshit.
That's what makes it, like, I don't know if y'all together are thinking and see how much you're gonna make off the cup. Like, I don't know if you're thinking that you're gonna pay, sell the cup first, and then pay me for whatever you need. But we're not doing that. And the thing is, like, you said Monday I got you.
If you want to
Monday I got you, okay. But they
said I got you on Friday.
Exactly.
You said give me a week, okay, when do you look for that? But it's like people move accordingly because I was to the back there and like, all right, how much can you afford to pay for right now? And it's a business thing.
Yeah, that's not a business. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I may not be like official, but you got it anyway.
What is official?
Huh?
Official is
Not like an official public, like, you know, because I'm pretty sure they gotta pick that merch. Rico! Go over there. I'm pretty sure they gotta pick that merch that they be buying all the time.
that shit
They
comes from
pay
a regular
for it.
It comes from a regular spot. The regular spot, like
Okay, but they don't pay a week after, I'm pretty sure. Because no business is gonna give them merchandise first.
Let's have an account and sell that. But at the end of the day, those places that do the hoodies, that's all it is. It's printed. I think if you go, like, even with...
No, it is a printer, but this guy needs to wait. It's just the way you're doing it.
Even random, right? Even random for business, that's how we're supposed to have a relationship, X, Y, and Z. And then, you know what's so crazy? I have certain...
Rico!
It's not Rico for. Like, this is not... I said, oh, you know, I first, and hey, he was like, I will really do it now. So, okay.
Pay for the first.
It's whatever.
Because, like, I figured, you know, I trust them, and I trust him. Yeah, I know who I am, right? It's not like I'm just now coming around. Yeah, I know who I am. You've seen pictures of the work. You know what I mean?
Not
You told my husband that you were gonna pay Monday. You got an invoice and agreed to it. You know what I mean? And you got shit. I should have just charged that to you. I could have just charged you for that. I could have been a real scumbag. Yeah, give me 15 for that. But no.
So you're gonna say, okay, who's buying $545 of the stuff? Cool.
Rico.
They're gonna get $545 of the stuff. Cool. How many comes up? They will do with that. That's just like, that's okay. Just, you know, let me know in our pocket. Rose water cup. Like, obviously, Tim and for it, we're going to get it. That's something. Oh, that's okay. Like, it's very simple. People that want stuff to pay for it. Niggas want his own shit. What did you do?
Paper, like nothing. He didn't even know how much the cover was. He just snapped on it. That's why I said, you know what, I'm going to get him a good cover. I'm not going to give him a good that.
All of it's already been self and video. Beautiful. That's it. That's just like 2
We have
minutes.
time, so I'm not doing it last session. So I'm just.
You're gonna start in this second. I've already been to the service. I've never still strong.
How to sit. Because it's dry.
Rico!
Shit.
The storm?
Why is it so here?
I do. I didn't even use the plug out there. That's one thing.
Why? You got a whole other toilet paper in the toilet. You just need this much. Like that, it's just, you just don't do that.
I mean, it's over with when you look at the next time. That's why we got to If I would have never booked your phone, then you would have probably been sent it. Sometimes that's how it is with business. You try to refresh it with the whole place. Get paid, got paid, not good, right?
I better close the door. So that we can figure out.
What are you looking at that?
Get off with the fatigue. Get down, Rico. Get down. Get down.
Yeah.
I forgot to put my phone on the partner. Rico. This is not your bed. I say this all the time. This is not your bed. It's good.